A warm welcome to all my dear children. I hope you all are fine and safe at your houses. Children, today I will tell you about a great king named Akbar. He was a very generous king and looked after his kingdom very well. To run his kingdom properly, he used to take advice of his minister Birbal. He worked according to him. Just children, in the same way, in the world of grammar, tenses is just like Akbar. Like Akbar worked according to Birbal, in the same way, tenses work according to verb. So children, verb is just like Birbal, intelligent and smart worker of English world. So children, today we will study tense. Tense is a change of form in a verb to express the time of an action. Tense used to change itself according to verb. If the verb is in present form, or you can say it is in a V1 form, then tense is present tense. If the verb is in past form or V2 form, then the tense is past tense. And if V1 form comes with will or shall, then the tense becomes future tense. Children, the word tense comes from the Latin word tempus, which means time. Children, in this slide you can see that tense is all about when any action takes place with respect to time. And this time could be past, present or future. In the timeline presented in this slide, you can see the circle represents the present time, and the time and the line left to the circle represents the time that has already passed, and right to the circle is future time. Now children, we have come to know that there are three types of tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. Children, let's make the concept of tense or time more clear with the help of this slide. In the slide, you can see there is a small apple plant in the middle. It is its present time. In the past, it was just a small seed, and in future, it will be a fruit-bearing tree. Children, to learn more about tense, let's see the slide. Here, tense is considered as the father of a family, and past, present and future are three sons of tense. And each son has four children with same names: simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So children, every tense like present tense, past tense and future tense has been divided into four parts: simple present, simple past, simple future, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous. So now children, we will start with simple present tense in our next slide. Children, let's start with simple present tense. Simple present tense denotes the actions that happen in the present time. It basically expresses our habits, universal truths or our feelings. Like you can see in the example in the given box in this slide, like I exercise every day can be my habit. The sun rises in the east is universal truth, and Karma loves to swim are a few examples of simple present tense. Children, now we are going to discuss the rules of how to make an affirmative sentence or positive sentence in present tense. In red box you can see it is written subject plus V1 form. It It means that to frame an affirmative sentence or a positive sentence in present tense, the subject to be followed by V1 form. V1 form means present form. Now children, you might be thinking that why ma'am has written eats in second sentence and eat in first sentence. So let's see this in the given box. It is written I, we, you, they or any plural subject. We do not add s to a verb. For example, I have written eat, but with singular subject or he, she, it, we add s or es to a verb. Like I have added s to eat and it has become eats. We can add es to teach and it can become teaches. So with singular subject, children, we have to add s or es to a verb, but with plural subject, no need to add s or es to the verb. Children, to make negative sentence, we add no and not to a sentence. Rules to frame negative sentence is subject is followed by do or does plus not, that is a negative word, and verb's first form. Like for examples, I do not eat an ice cream. She does not eat an ice cream. Children, with I, we, they or any plural subject, we add do not as a negative word, and with he, she, it or any singular subject, we add does not to the sentence. Children, in this slide we can see interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are used to ask question. The rule to frame interrogative sentence in present tense is first use do or does according to the subject and after that add base form of the verb. For example, do I eat an ice cream? Does she eat an ice cream? As she is a singular subject, so we have added does to the sentence. Children, in this slide we will study about simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to express the actions that has already been completed in the past. For example, I received the parcel last week. Suchita liked the cake. Children, words like yesterday, last week, last month are used in simple past sentences. And in simple past sentences, we use V2 form of the verb. Children, to make affirmative sentence in present tense, we have used subject with verb first form. But to make affirmative sentence in past tense, children's subject is followed by verb's second form, that is past form. There we have written I eat an ice cream. Here it is written I ate an ice cream. He wrote a letter. They played football. Ate, wrote, played are V2 form of the verbs. The rule to make negative sentence in past tense is subject followed by did, then not, then verb's first form. Like for examples, children, I did not eat an ice cream. He did not write a letter. They did not play football. Children, in the bubble you can see something is written. Like you have to remember that helping verb did has taken the second form, but the main form eat in the first example, write in the second example and play in the third example is in its base form. So children, helping verb takes the second form but the main verb remains in its base form only. And children, one thing more, that we have to use did with singular as well as plural subject both. Children, interrogative sentences are used to ask questions. In present tense, in interrogative sentence, we have used do or does according to the subject. But in past tense, did is used with singular as well as plural subject. followed by base form of the verb. For examples, did he eat an ice cream? Did he write a letter? Did they play football? Children, you can see eat, write and play are in their base forms. Now we will study about simple future tense. Simple future tense is used to express the actions that will take place in future or that will occur in future. This bus will go to the railway station. I will submit my assignment tomorrow. Children, will and shall are the key words to find out that the sentence is in future tense or not. Children, words like tomorrow, next week, next month are used in future tense sentences. Children, to make affirmative sentence in present tense, we use subject and first form of the verb. But in future tense, we use subject with first form of the verb followed by will or shall. For examples, children, I will eat an ice cream. He will write a letter. They will play football. This will word indicates that the sentence is in future tense. Children, to make negative sentence in future tense, we use subject with will not or shall not, and after it, first form of verb is used. For examples, I will not eat an ice cream. He will not write a letter. They will not play football. Children, now let's learn how to make interrogative sentences in future tense. For this, you have to use will or shall followed by subject. Children, the subject can be a singular subject also or a plural subject also, followed by verb's first form, that is present form. The examples are, will he eat an ice cream? Will she write a letter? Will they play football? These are the examples of interrogative sentences in future tense. Now children, in our next video, we will learn continuous or progressive forms as well as perfect forms of present, past and future. Thank you children.